Right. So anyways, this is Arevoatl. How do you pronounce that word? Arevoatl? 7 coins. And it actually looked quite interesting. Didn't know it'd be running this bad. Especially considering the game's concept and gameplay. This is actually a hidden object game, which is a genre I've never actually played before. I may as well get the timer up at this point, I suppose. There we are. Yes, a hidden object game. I've never played one. This one interested me because in addition to being a hidden object game, it's not just click on screen. You actually are in a 3D environment, you move around, etc. You find the hidden objects in a 3D space, which is infinitely more interesting than finding it on, like, you know, kind of a Where's Waldo 2D sort of way. So, I'm not sure how this will run. Let's see. Once we actually fire it up and take a look. Again, D, I don't understand your brain. First you were talking about your human pictures that you really want me to see. Then you're mentioning how your cat's bathing. And then you suddenly talk about wanting to play Brawlhalla. I really don't understand you, D. I've never understood you. And I do hope your brain eventually formulates into a more decipherable mass. The game literally just... Wait. Game's like, I know you said 1280 by 720, but we're just going to make it full screen again. Thanks, game. That's totally what I wanted you to do. Let's get you not to do that. He just made it big again. I don't know if you guys can even tell. Probably can't. Oh my god, the mouse is shit again. Because it's big. Because there's more resolution here, and that's causing issues. Oh my god, drag the scroll bar. Holy shit. Thank you. Oh, too far. Mouse wheel, come on. You can do it, mouse wheel. Alright, well, I'll pick one of the other two 1280 by 720. Maybe that'll work. There. For the benefit of the YouTube viewers, I didn't get to see all this. I was doing this for a little while. Quite a little while. Wait. Before even getting to the title screen, so. Something seems off about how the menu looks now. Right. You know, it does look like the quality of the graphics and everything. I mean, it looks well reduced, but this frame rate is not good. I mean, it's this is the sort of frame rate where I would say it is barely playable at this frame rate. So I guess let's play. There's I open the notepad. I see a clock. Well, these must be the objects I need to find. Let's see. What's T view do? Oh, let's see. Highlight things. Oh, that's interesting. Huh. So I need to find a vase, a candlestick, and a statue? Alright. This is most certainly a game that is suffering from a lack of optimization. I legitimately am... So there's no story, huh? Let's just go for it. Okay. I mean, I'm actually down... I really am down for this style of game. I just wish it ran well. If this ran well, this would probably get a glowing review for me. Well, we'll see. We'll see. I can play it well enough to know whether or not this would be a good game. If it ran well. I mean, it's not exactly a fast-paced game, so it may not even matter that it runs poorly. But there's, in addition to, like, finding things, there's also puzzles to solve and stuff. It's kind of a Myst-ish game, from what I understand. So I see we're collecting things at the bottom. We need 10 of each of these things, so. I need to dig up a grave, apparently. Good to know. It looks like Fallout 76. That's not the game I'd compare it to, but okay. Oh, open that. Is there a way to crouch? Excuse me. Yeah, with this lag though, like, let me demonstrate. I've seen this happen in games with poor optimization like this before. Essentially, something worth noting is that and when this sort of optimization, I feel like this is not an Unreal thing. I feel like I played Unreal games, Unreal Engine games that do this. I'm not certain on this, but essentially, not only is it laggy, but there's also this other issue. And the mouse movement, I can handle that. I can adjust to the mouse being choppy. What I can't adjust to is this. And this happens in other games with that I played for Howler for an hour with lag issues like this. Watch what happens when I just tap W to move forward. I'm just tapping it. I'm not holding it at all. Also, listen to the tap sound and listen to how long it takes. Tap. Compare the tap sound to when my character actually moves. There's a good half-second delay there. In addition, if I do hold it down, watch this. And release. There's about 3/4 a second after I release the key that the character actually stops moving in that direction. Now, with that knowledge, now consider how I feel moving around with this character. Now imagine how it feels to control. Control is the one thing, watching somebody play a game and they say, you know, it controls poorly. You can't really easily explain bad controls when you're just watching, you know, just somebody doing a video for an audience. However, I just put you into the perspective that I'm currently in, and now I think you may be able to understand a little bit easier. On-frame input. That, I believe this is okay, that would explain a lot. Does Unreal Tournament handle that? Because, again, this has happened in other games. And it is odd, because there's some games where I've had choppy game, like a bad frame rate, but the controls are still fine, like they're properly responsive. So, some games don't have this issue, even if there is a bad frame rate with them. But I've noticed with a lot of 3D games, I think they're all running under the same engine, most likely Unreal. I've noticed this on-frame input thing to be an issue. And it is actually the part that annoys me the most. The frame rate's not the most annoying part. It really isn't. I mean, it'd be nice. It is annoying, but not nearly as annoying as just the frame input issue. An on-frame input isn't in itself bad, but if your game is poorly optimized, you're basically it's basically like mixing bleach and ammonia, in my opinion. For those unaware, mixing those... Oh, I didn't see that there. Can I take it? Can I not take it? I'd love to take it. Can I jump? Can I... I mean, that's clearly a statue I need. Do I need to... I guess it's underwater so we can't get it? Sure. Why not? So I need a shovel, I need a machete. I don't know what else I need. Can't risking my hand, but yeah. Pretty much the... Okay, let's look in the middle a bit more. I bet there's something in the fountain I haven't seen. Oh. Well, there's a machete. A sledgehammer? Alright. And can't grab that. Okay. Well, Fallout 4 was definitely better than 76. Though, if you want my unpopular opinion, I enjoyed Fallout 1 and 2 the best. I honestly think that making them... Can't go in yet. It's locked. I honestly think that taking the really interesting, more turn-based concept and turning it into just a first-person shooter was... I mean, it's not unplayable. It's not bad. 3 and New Vegas are quite good, actually, I'd say. But, I don't know. What did I need a machete for? Something over here, right? I actually have no idea what I... Oh, that. Okay. Oh. I wonder what this brick does. Oh my, it opened the thing that wasn't obvious at all. To be fair, the vines did block it pretty well. What do we got in here? Wait, hold on. I love these light switches where you don't actually have to turn them up and down, you just touch them. Those are... I really like light switches like that. It's so much easier on your finger. You'd really think there's a crouch key, but there doesn't seem to be. I'm trying anything that's logical and it just doesn't work. Thank you. I'm glad somebody else agrees. I just don't like Bethesda. I mean, a lot of people don't like Bethesda now, but I was never a huge fan of them. I mean, I enjoyed Skyrim quite a bit, but I don't know. There's some sort of soul that Bethesda games just don't have, I feel. And I saw that very clearly with Fallout because I did play the original ones, and when I just seeing the personality the original two games had and then comparing it to the other Fallout entries, I just saw it was like night and day, you know? The one exception is that New Vegas did okay, but then again, that's because the fucking original guys actually worked on that, so go figure. That's sort of, you know, the fact that Bethesda didn't work on that one kind of made it the best one, in my opinion. For the later entries, anyways. All right, let's take up a grave. What do we got? Okay, cool. So we're still missing something. I mean, there's a question mark down there indicating that I need to find something for something. Oh, how did I not see this? The secret museum area. And again, actually, I'm going to say this right now. This is actually pretty relaxing. The music's nice. Gameplay's nice. This is good. I like this. I just wish it ran not like shit, that's all. Optimization. This isn't a game of like, oh, enemies everywhere and you're doing special attacks and there's particle effects everywhere. This should not run poorly. This is a laid-back game. This does not require that much. So it really should be running better than this. That's kind of sad. Okay, so I'm learning that Ivy holds secrets. Let's see if there's some more Ivy. I hope you guys enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm kind of out of the series at this point, I think. Sorry, I never played anything besides 1 and 2. Okay, I'm learning I can open these crates. Any others I can open? That one, maybe? No? Okay. Why are there so many little sledgehammers everywhere? It's very weird. Can I open these? Oh, wait, hold on. I can. Cool. Okay, this really makes me wonder if there's some way to crouch. I don't think there's anything in here, though. Alright. Well, let's go over here. There is this side building I kind of completely didn't even... How did I not see that? I just kind of walked by it. Okay, I don't have the machete anymore. I don't think I need it then. These can't be opened. Alright. It's worth checking the side of these crates. I noticed that some of them can indeed be opened. That one looks very good. Aha! That's why it looked conspicuous. That's why you double check things, kids. Right. Let's, what do we got in the little gardener shack here? Why are there just priceless artifacts everywhere anyways? Huh? Okay. Oh, garlic. Sure, why not? Hanging nooses. Great. Glad we have a few of those around. What? Oh, what? Oh, I was able to interact with that twice to move the box. I wasn't even sure what I had just done there for a minute. A valve. Right. Oh no, we are a vampire. We have no reflection. Okay, valve. Where do we need a valve? We are done with pots. We need 2 more candlesticks and 2 more statues. Vampires have been invoked. The most expensive thing out there. I'm just saying, Marcus, they clearly didn't care about optimization in the first place, so why didn't they go, ah, what the hell, let's add a reflection? They clearly didn't care about optimization too much, so why did they bother with that? Trying to remember where a valve was needed. So is there any other objects where I can move an object to look underneath the object? Because I did not think of doing that before. And yes, that is a candlestick, but it's not the right color. So. Music has gotten really driven, hasn't it? I mean, I'd like to play it, I suppose. I'm not going to get the chance though, unless they release it on PC. Is it on PC? I assume not. Is that like a drum? Like, what is that sitting there? Where did we need a valve? Oh, I do know the story. I am aware of the plot beats of all the games I missed because I watched a retrospective on the subject. So I'm caught up, more or less. Just, yeah. Oh, here's where I need the really obvious place with a pipe. Duh. That could work me. So what the hell did that do exactly? I guess it's not going to just outright tell me, is it? Let's use T, actually. We have that back, so. What you got there? Oh, do we do this? No, we do. Well, you know. Oh, that drained all the water everywhere. Okay, well that solves it. Wait, that drained the fountain. Did it... Hold on. Yeah, I think that's the wrong color statue. That's why we can't pick it up. Alright, that makes sense. What else did we accomplish doing that? So I like the fact I can see things, but only now and then. That's fair. Alright, what have I missed at this point then? I don't plan on watching stream. That's fair. I mean, I don't even know if I could stream Kingdom Hearts 3. I'm only asking about the PC possibility, like, on a casual level. Because I doubt I can run it that well. Probably. I'd assume. It's not really a huge concern. I'm not, like, super fucking stoked. I mean, my ability to be stoked ended when I found out that Zootopia was not featured in it. So I was like, okay. I was like, at that point, I was like, eh, okay. You didn't add the one thing I care about, so. Also, by and large, I'm just waiting for my hint thing to recover. Oh, I see. Oh, that's fair. I didn't notice. Sorry. I missed that. Hi, Smash. With your name, I'm not surprised you'd rather stream Smash. So, I mean, I guess I'll just keep looking until the meter refreshes, then I'll spin around, look for the 2 objects I'm missing, and go get them. If I don't find them by then, anyways. That's the thing about a game like this, though. It's always like, oh, this is easy, this is easy, this is easy. Shit, I can't find the last 2 things. Pretty much how this sort of thing works. Surprised I can't, like, break into that bottom crate on the side of it. I thought that would be possible. Used all the tools I need to use, so I just need to find the last 2. They're just kind of around somewhere, I think. Oh, there's Vidian. Hey there, Vidian. What's this image trying to show me again? Not really sure. It's showing a few objects I need, but I think I've already gotten them. Wait a minute. Nope, nope, we don't have... What is this angle? I'm really curious to beat this level at the very least, to see the next level, because I think it's inside. And if I know anything about optimization for 3D engines that, well, if I know anything about not optimizing a 3D engine, if you're indoors, you're going to have an easier time running that area than if you're outdoors. In general, that seems to be true. So once we're inside, I imagine we'll get a better frame rate. Just looking forward to that. Oh man, some people play games to see the next level or to see what happens to the story, or you know, or here I am just like, oh boy, if I can get the next level, the game might run better. It's like that's my motivating factor for keep playing. Hello, Alicia. Aside from running poorly, this game is actually quite good in my opinion, so far at least. This is basically a hidden object game. It's called Arevoatl 7 coins. Very oddly spelled. And it's a hidden object game where you walk around and you find stuff and solve puzzles. This is kind of chill. I like it. Currently, what I'm doing is I'm just dawdling about, attempting to find the last 2 items, and then when my I also have this sight meter thing, which it's basically a hint thing I can use every now and then. I appreciate that, by the way. I heavily appreciate that hint meter existing. You can't use it very often, but that's fair. That's completely reasonable. I kind of misused it, honestly. I wasted it the first time, and then... but once it refills, I will just use that to track down what I'm missing. So we're just kind of waiting on that meter, really. I'm attempting to try to find the objects while I wait, but don't think I'm finding them. Yeah, I need to upgrade my computer at some point. It's not it's not really a shitty computer, I would say, but it's not really high-end either. It's kind of that perfect balance where if a game is at least middlingly optimized, I'll generally play it fine. But if it's a poorly optimized, my computer is like, aha! And basically drops all its frames, letting me know that it's a poorly optimized game. So actually, this computer is really good at seeing if a game is optimized or not. Basically is what I'm saying. It's really good at sleuthing that out. And I am pretty much out of places to look. Though I don't think I checked every trash can, so I will do that. Kind of overlook the trash cans. Like every single bench gets a trash can. It's like really careful not to allow littering. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate the clue thing. And we're going to spin around and make sure we find at least 2 items. We might need 3. I don't know. Because we have 0 of 1 and something's missing. Oh, wait. Actually, I just realized. Oh, shit. That's not good. So if you look there, guys. The last item we need has a little X over the eye. I think that's an item I need to just find. Granted, they look like a lantern, so I'll start expecting lanterns, I guess. Maybe there's one particular lantern I need. Well, out of the ones I can actually get to anyways. Yeah, I would presume that means I cannot use the hint system to find that. So it has... Which I assume means it's not going to be in a stupid place. Okay, we got our sight back. Let's see what we got. Ah, bugger. Oh, wait, I see it. It's over there. Okay. Don't know exactly where, but I definitely know it's over here. So what we are looking for is a statue in this general area. Probably just, you know what, it's probably just amongst this, isn't it? I just didn't see it. I didn't pinpoint its location, but it's around the pumpkin patch, so. Actually, I mean, there's still this, and I do believe it looks like the right one, but I can't actually get it, so I don't know if it wants me to grab that. I mean, we'll have to wait again. I could confirm, but it'll take however long it takes for this to refresh for me to confirm, so. In the meantime. So if I do confirm it though, it doesn't really help me any. Empty it out. Yeah, there's no more tools to pick up though. I've already grabbed the blank slots. I realized the 1 1 1 1 1 1. Those were originally 0 1 before I found the associated tools: shovel, valve handle, and sickle. And then when I used those objects, they left my inventory because I was done with them. So. No, there's nothing to drain the water with, I would assume. Unless that last object does it. What even is that last object, though? Like, what does it look like to you? It looks like a lantern to me. What do you guys think it looks like? It looks like, I don't know. I'm not sure what the fuck that last object is supposed to be. And it's not on this menu here where I can look it up. And oh, wait, maybe it is. I didn't notice there's a next. Uh-huh. Oh, these are what I have to find on each. Oh, here's the story. 2 days ago, my grandfather sent a weird letter with a list of pictures. I do not know what it means yet. I need to visit him. I wrote a letter to my grandfather that I will come tomorrow. You need to find the key from the front door. You need to find objects from the photo. Okay. Well, there's 4 extra blank pages. Or 3. Oh, see you later, Rep. What does this mean? I have no idea what any of this means. I certainly don't have the key to the front door. I'm going to assume that whatever that object is on the right might have the key in it. Oh, wait. I'm kind of an idiot, actually. I didn't even think about that. Wow, our character is seriously prissy, though. Oh, I gotta drain the water! Oh, hey. Huh. Oh. Oh. And everything comes together. Alright, then. Oh, no! That's why it runs so poorly. Close the door. I don't want it. Fine, don't close it. It runs so poorly because... Oh, my God. You know, if you had had a loading zone here, you could have made the game a lot better. Okay, never mind. There's a loading zone. Alright, then. Prove me wrong, then. Oh, God. The game... wait, I've seen this happen before on an Unreal game. Unreal Engine game. So the game just full screened itself again. I remember this. Remember one Howler for an Hour recently-ish? Not really recently, but there was a Howler for an Hour a little while ago where I had this game. Every single time I loaded a new area, it would fucking change my resolution and change some settings. This game is doing that too. They're almost certainly on the same engine. Man, it's really disappointing to see a game that's legitimately interesting, but then it gets bogged down by just bad QR, more or less. And Inside doesn't really run too much better. Turns out I was wrong! That is unfortunate, though, because this choppy frame rate is starting to give me a headache. I'm gonna have to stop soon. So masks, goblets, and mugs. Okay. Once again, we are still a vampire. I'll play a little bit more. I'm gonna be super thorough now that I know how this game kind of does things. Well, there's like an after image when that closes. Whoa, that's weird. I thought that was just me being dizzy still. Turns out, nope, it's just how that works. What is that? Looks like a button. Actually, it really does look like a button. What is that thing? Can't press it. Alright. God, the after images are weirding me out. Oh, there's a filter over everything. That also probably hurts the optimization. Like the filter that I'm seeing. GE. That that filter may be part of the... I noticed that when it comes to my computer, if you put a filter on your game, you ruin everything for my computer. So that might have something to do with it. We're not gonna worry about doors. Not yet. What's a mug behind their plant? Oh, this one doesn't even open. What is up with the After Effects? It's really weirding me out. That can be opened. Basically just click on anything that looks interesting. Because I also need to find a couple something or others. So, how is everybody? How are people doing lately? How's the week gone for people while I've been away? Aside from the things I already know at this point, but feel free to tell me more, because I'm still fuzzy on a lot of details. Light switch is still... So the light switch is just not moving up and down, just leave him need a lever arm, okay. Oh, now I know what I'm looking for. So far, so good. Yes, Kyrie, I gather things went well. Probably talk to you a little bit more later tonight, Kyrie, actually, about that. If you don't mind, if you're around. Who put that goblin in their fucking transformer box? Okay, nothing there. Okay. 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 What? Wait, lever arm. That looks like a fuel caster. Oh. What is that? It goes in the core of the screen. Okay. Are there, oh no, are there items that are like secret items that you don't normally see? Oh, I forgot to open this box. I have to say the pictures aren't terribly useful to kind of tell me what I'm looking for. I'm not really, yeah, I'm really not sure. It's a lever arm, so I guess it should look like a lever arm, I guess. No idea what that thing I got does. What's this? Oh, I thought that was a bucket. It was next to buckets. Good misdirection, actually. I guess this would be a good time to use tea, actually. Oh, the fucking... Oh, it needs a key, too. Oh, right. I can't get in that room. Tea is not as useful here, I suppose, when you think about it that way. Oh, well. Lever arm, though. Surprise snowfall. Yeah, it's been doing that over here, I think, from what I understand. So what I actually needed the lever arm, it was you. Right. Seems like most things are locked off right now, so what will we do? Wow, I've got one hell of a reach. Jeez. I mean, snow is not always a good thing, but if you like it, I guess. Snow means shoveling for me. I think I meant that for Mizuko as well, so. Ugh, I'm just gonna lean back. I'm being a bit lazy. Ugh. I mean, there's the GE. I don't really know what that does, but. What is that? The family sigil? Oh, I have that here. Blue box next to the cellar door? Well, let's see. God, the start of that song sounds like Ben Drowned. Kind of a little unsettling there for a second. Oh, wait, you know what? Gotta think. Yep, that's it. See, I was like, wait a minute. Carpets. Secrets. Carpets. You know? It took me a second, but I was like, I think. Can't open that, alright. That? Nope, okay. No, of course not. So what? Is that for the clock? Yes. That just gets me a goblet. So that sort of dead ends me, actually. Maybe there's another key on another corner? Nope. Huh, what else have I not looked around or under? Oh, there's paintings on the walls. I can't access some of them. I can access a few. I mean, checking behind the... Wait, hold on. That's actually a smart idea. There's something behind there. Oh, a light switch clipping through it. Okay. Okay, Selena. So that key wasn't terribly useful. It did just get us another item, but... What else can I use? Oh. Oh, that's a bit of weird. That key is not actually usable. Also, actually, according to the thing, I don't think there's another key to pick up. At least if I understand how the item wheel works at this point. And yes, I realize there's a key right there, but I can't actually grab that key. It's very weird. That's just decoration key. That's a little annoying, actually, when a game has, like, an object that's, like, not important, but it also is the same type of object as something that is important. That's always a little bit off-putting when that happens. But anyways, we've seen a lot of floor secrets. Let's see here. Anything with this rug? Nope. How about this rug? Nope. It's kind of obvious those rugs aren't going to move, though. Alright, any other weird floorboards, perhaps, somewhere? Maybe? Oh my god, again, my reach surprises me. It's like a window up there. Odd. Is that supposed to be a giant duct? I don't really know. Well, okay then. I saw that clipping glitch. Ugh. For a second I got excited because I saw a key, and then I realized it's just the key that I apparently left in that. Alright. Oh. Huh. Wow, that blends really well. They did a good job designing, like, model-wise on things, I feel. They did a good job of that, but... Always check behind doors. Well, I've had a few more on my own. What else can I do? I'm actually pretty close to done, oddly enough. I still need to find that lever, though. Alright, let's tee up this place. Alright. One there. And one in that I can't. So that's why I need a lever box for. Okay. And everything falls into place. We're good. And then I am shown. What is that? Table, plant, got it, kind of. All right. I wasn't sure if that was going to disappear. So a plant, and then a table next to the plant, and then that's where I need to be. Not really seeing a table and plant combo fitting that description, though. I mean, maybe... No. It's a small table. Like this one of these tables, but the plant's next to it, not on it. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Duh, you can move a plant. Ha! Okay. Right, what do we got in here? Oh. Basement! I played that level a lot faster than the first one. Wait, what time? Where's the where's the time? Wait, where's the timer? Oh, you mean the time I set. And now the window's down there. Oh my, okay. That is my personal timer. I thought you meant it like an in-game timer. Yeah, I run. That's a timer I use every time I play Howler for an hour games. It's an hour of howling after all. A game gets an hour. Yeah, this is really obnoxious how it just keeps resetting my resolution. That's really fun. It's really enjoyable. I have to change it to another one for it to actually do anything, probably. Okay. Wait, I can just go back here. Alright. Oh, I see. Just not that far. Okay, got it. Yeah, that's basically what we're doing. And I personally enjoy it. I think it's fun. Again, wish it was a little more optimized. Because it's pretty shittily optimized, to be honest here, but... Plate. Really crusty plate. Got it. Alright, I've learned my lesson. I'm going to check this wall. If anything looks out of the order, I need to pay attention more. I'm doing okay, though. Yeah, probably, but I don't feel like I can't... If I can't be arsed, I'm sorry. We are getting robot guys, Plague Doctor Mass, and shitty plates. Okay, cool. Like that one, actually. I should probably grab that. You may notice my method of play these games is to kind of work across a wall. I find that works pretty well. And I'm being even more suspicious of everything now. Hey Kyrio, is it... Wait, right, yeah, right? Kyrio, PMD is this, more PMD poker roll is this Wednesday, right? Or is it... Oh god, I'm so confused. I actually can't remember. And all the boxes! Yeah, it should be. Okay, that's what I thought. Loot. It's actually a really compact space compared to the last areas, which isn't bad. Yeah, he did. I'm sorry. I'm just... The concept of time is kind of escaping me a little bit still. Because of basically losing a week. So I have to double check these things. Another GE. What is up with this GE? Mm-hmm. Oh, great. Oh, bugger. I found all the fuses, but I didn't know I needed them, so I couldn't pick them up then. Now I have to find them again. Oh, well. Fuse box. There's one there. I'm just gonna rinse this level. I feel it that I can just rinse right through this. If I focus. There's one there. Oh. I've learned at this point just clicking as I walk around is quite useful. Ah. Makes sense. I got a paper bag thing. Good. I don't really know what that was. What's the timer at, anyways? Hmm. 8 minutes. I've done pretty well then. Whew. Alright. So, what? I have a paper bag, and I have no idea what that is. I don't know. It looks... It's not a paper bag, but it's weird looking. Is that a secret? No, it's just a model they probably didn't put in the right spot. Oh, it's on this one too. Okay, clipping issues just make this... It's like... That's the shelves in the other room, isn't it? Yeah. When you're supposed to be looking for things that look out of place in a video game like this, I think having clipping issues is kind of a bad thing because everybody will notice. It's weird, I can't actually lower that even though it seems to indicate I can. Is there anything important behind there? Not really. Just... Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. So this game doesn't have jumping or crouching or anything, you're just walking. But there is still basic physical logic to the character, I think, and you can step up on objects and stuff. I kind of walked into this barrel, and now I can't get out. I'm trying, but without a jump button, there's not going to be a lot of success here. I'm trying to, like, wriggle my way back out, but I don't think I can. Oh! Okay, I'm not gonna do that again. Holy shit. The annoying is I need to press up on objects that... Oh, what's this? Statue guy. Okay, now I'm missing a... Okay, so I can... Alright, I'm gonna re-inspect then. You know, this whole table looks important, but I can't interact with a single thing on it. Oh, wait, except for probably that. I can't... Whoa, wait. What's that trying to tell me? I can't zoom into this photo, but look, there's like a... Something in the door frame? Something in the door frame of door. Okay. Something in the door frame of a door. Not sure which door. Five minutes left. Gotcha. Well, all right then. I suppose this would be a good time to use the T key. Oh. Oh. Oh, you mean that thing I was already suspicious of, but you wouldn't let me look at earlier? Sure, I'll take a look at that. Wow, okay. So, wait, no. Oh, fuck. What did it say? Uh-oh. Better be in this book. Oh, there it is. 42 M8. Okay. I don't know if I need to remember that. That's a little immersion breaking, considering I was already suspicious of that, but I needed to be told by the game that I need to be suspicious of it. That's a little silly, don't you think? Oh. I think the low resolution wasn't exactly tested with this game fully. Mm-hmm. Well, give me a moment. Will low suffice? Yeah, I agree, Hyper. It's so weird feeling when that happens in a video game. I would advise being careful of Kingdom Hearts 3 spoilers for those who care. What? I mean, kind of can make it out. 42 M8. Alright. Okay, honestly, I can't. I need to make it. Alright, let's go to medium then. If you need to set your texture resolution to high just to read this, and not just anything beyond low, that's... Somebody didn't think this one through. You can totally... Marcus can back me up here. These buttons could be always at high quality and not be affected by the texture resolution reducing, since they're important to read and all. Hi there, Jelly. How's it going? I like how John has just ignored this. He doesn't even kind of toss the time updates. It's fine. I don't really care too much, but can barely read it. Cool. Because of the sheen, I can barely read because of that. Right, cool. Wait, really call what evil? I mean, this is curious. Howl upon loading! And there's the game going to a huge resolution. Yay! I mean, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. I'm kind of done now. Oh, 1 second though. 1 second. 1 second. Oh, that's really silly, that picture you linked. Okay. Do I eat it? Sure, why not? Eat it. Okay, there we go. And God, I don't even care. I should have clearly not gone the next level. I didn't know that would actually trigger the next level, though. I guess it makes sense it does. Lordy lord. Alright. Well, since I can't actually see the whole game window, I may as well just... Nope. Hold on, we'll quit eventually. I need to go back to the title screen for my outro. So let me just convince it they'll actually give me the right resolution, so that I can click the right buttons to go back to the title screen. Come on, mouse. You can do it. Too far, mouse. Okay, thank you. Well, anyways. I don't know if this will exit the game, actually, but that was Arevoatl 7 coins, and huh. Very huh. I actually quite like it. I mean, I kind of like this kind of chill, first-person, puzzling, secret finding escape room stuff. But it's really bogged down by this whole lack of optimization that it clearly does, you know. That really, I just hate it when that happens. There's so many good games out there that run like pieces of shit because somebody didn't bother to actually work with any optimization. They were like, I got an amazing computer, this game runs fine, I'm good. And that's all they cared about. I hate that lack of quality assurance. Ugh. Otherwise, though, I do like this game a lot. I'd recommend it if you have a decent computer. Well, probably a little bit more than decent, given how it's running.